that? What a pleasant sound. I could listen to it all day.
That's a lute, an instrument well loved in Ku.
Sounds good.
That song was beautiful.
It's been too long since I've heard the melodies of a lute in the air.
Far and wide, people speak of me in awe. Today, tomorrow, and the day after that.
Huh?
They call me Yomi of 1,000 tones.
Well, nice to meet you, Yomi.
Wow, what a name.
I've never heard of you, though.
I've traveled to every corner of this world, taking in my fill of its music along the way. I have a song for every occasion, every place, every person.
You've piqued my interest. Let's have one then.
Gladly, provided you have the coin. My 1,000 tones were mastered at great effort, after all.
I have quite a bit of money. That's not an issue.
You have money, right, Hikari?
Got plenty of money. Am I supposed to bribe for it? Oh yeah, I see. Only 800.
I have a request.
Lute is well known to those in the desert as Yomi of 1,000 tones. Tones, not tones. She knows a great number of songs and has been widely praised for delivering tailored performances that move her listeners' hearts. Lovely.
Is this enough, Lady Yomi?
Of course, this shall buy you a song. One that will fit you as well as your finest kimono.
However.
I require time to make ready. Return to me tomorrow eve, and you shall have what you paid for.
Strange, but okay.
Behind every great show is hours of preparation.
Just so. Now gird your hearts, for tomorrow they shall be moved as they never have been before.
Okay then. So if I just... Oh. That was simple enough.
Welcome, welcome! My audience of 2 has arrived.
That we have.
Now, listen well and be carried away by my 1,000 tones.
Let's hear it.
Something seems different about her, doesn't it?
She doesn't have a hat anymore, that's the issue.
Yes. It appears she's already spent our payment on those fine clothes.
Alas, I must apologize, for I cannot carry you away just yet.
Excuse me?
I've come into a spot of trouble, you see.
Starting to notice a pattern.
You have?
Look here. The string of my lute has frayed. Without replacements, I fear...
That our song will have to wait?
Indeed. It is tantamount to asking a soldier to charge into battle with a broken sword.
Okay.
Oh, we wouldn't want that happening.
If I recall, lute strings are made from the hair of a horse's tail, yes?
Hey look, a horse right there.
Indeed, there is but one man nearby with the means to help, but he is not one to offer his aid lightly. He'll have no truck with a wanderer such as I. He scarcely acknowledges my existence.
Reminds me of Papa.
Then maybe you can help him see reason. Can I count on you?
Shouldn't be that hard.
You don't need to ask. I'll see what I can do.
I'm thinking we might be getting scammed. Need a hair from a horse's tail? Alright, you can have it. It's fine, we'll play along for now. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
Will this work, Yomi?
Oh, I believe it will. This is finer than I could have imagined. I see you too can move the hearts of others.
You might be right about that.
With this, I can craft a string worthy of my skill. However, I fear the moment is not ripe for such a performance.
Is it now?
Pray come again tomorrow, and I promise that my melody shall lift you to the heavens.
Yeah, okay.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Nor am I.
The wait will make the music sound all the sweeter. Be patient, Hikari.
I know.
If you insist. You're generous with the benefit of the doubt, I see.
Hikari's starting to be a bit skeptical as well. Make for a hill where the moon is visible? What? I have no idea where that is. Oh. Hello. Good thing the marker was on the map.
There she is!
Oh, welcome, my honored patrons.
We were looking for you. Do you ever stay in the same spot?
Well, this is the first time she's moved.
My sincerest apologies for the trouble.
Also, she introduced herself as a traveler, so I don't imagine she would.
However, I had no choice but to go where I could best drink in the beauty of tonight's moon.
You're right. It's enchanting.
I wanted its dulcet rays to alight upon my lute as I played your song. Tonight, I perform upon a stage like no other, with string and garb equal to the occasion.
Are we actually going to hear a song?
All thanks to you, my most honored audience of two.
I hope this is worth the trouble.
It wasn't that much trouble, to be fair.
It will be, I assure you. Now, listen.
That was nice.
I've never heard such a song before. I was moved, but somehow I feel so sad.
By the light of the heart, a favorite of mine.
I thought you were gonna make a
The
song.
clothes, the strings, the moon, they must be just so. It is the only way to perform this song correctly.
Naomi, why did you choose this song to play for us?
I've heard it before.
You have?
I had a friend who would often play the lute for me. She always struck warm tones to match the warmth in her heart. Her name was Tsuki.
Was?
Past tense?
But you played the song much differently than she did. You painted it with melancholy.
Well then, our business is concluded. I shall take my leave.
Well, that was strange. That's it? I mean, that did say part 1, to be fair. Is there another one? There's not. Is there a part 2, eventually? Well, I have to do Agnia and Hikari's, like, chapter 3 or even 4 to get to the part 2. That was pretty short. I mean, I expected it to be. But that was nice. It was actually really short. No wonder it was so low level, because you never do any fights. It was just like Throne's chapter 2 and the Mother Route. But I think we should probably do this one as well, right? Considering they're so short, I could probably fit 2 in an episode, right? Let's just get Temenos and Throne here. Temenos. Oh, we want Partitio. And Throne. There we go. Now we start this one. I really like the art. It's nice to see the characters interact with each other outside of Travel Banter.
Home, sweet home.
Even if only a little.
Though I suppose there's nothing really sweet about it.
A cathedral.
I mean, that's a pretty far away.
Well, well, Throne. Is there something you'd like to confess?
Not really. I just remembered something.
Well, do tell.
A rumor of treasure hidden within a cathedral.
Really?
There's not a thief out there who doesn't love treasure.
Is that a coin? Only a fool cares for charred coin. Reach into the fire and you'll get burned.
No good thief fears a little fire.
Should you be telling this to
I once
Temenos?
made a bet with my companions on whether the rumors were true or not. The treasure was called Alpatis.
Oh, Patis.
Alpatis. That name does sound familiar. Well, you've certainly piqued my interest.
Then, what say we investigate, Detective?
I would love to, but alas, I am a messenger of the gods, and you, a thief.
I'm not looking to steal anything. I just want to see if the rumors are true.
Yeah.
So you say, but something tells me you have other motives.
Well, obviously, but
I don't.
Very well then, Throne. Let the search for clues begin.
alright. Are we to coerce a few people? Find clues. Okay. It is nighttime, so I think we should be... yes. Coerce.
I will get answers.
Alright.
To work.
Let's see. If I do
Atone
this,
for your
I can get a whole lot of breaks. Right?
Mom.
Exactly. Easy. Alright. I'm so smart. Elderly carpenter and dear friend of Pontiff Jorg. Trust between the two is so great that he was even privy to church secrets. Though he feigns forgetfulness to keep himself out of trouble's way, his memory is still quite sharp. Found our man.
Ah, the Inquisitor. I suppose I could tell you about it. The Pontiff once swore me to secrecy, you see.
How intriguing.
But we must speak elsewhere. Take me to the Pontiff's chambers in the cathedral.
Okay.
May the sacred flame guide us. Or something.
Or something.
Ah, yes. Guiding is Temenos' specialty.
That it is. Temenos gets to use both of his actions. Only got to
Come,
use
my wayward lamb.
one each during Hikari and Agnias. Take me to the Pontiff's chambers. Alright. That we will do. It's gonna be a bit of a walk, but we can get there. It's not gonna be that hard. Hello. Wrong place. Hello. We are here.
Will this area suffice, good sir?
Yes, thank you. This may look like an ordinary bookshelf, but
Is it one of those where if you pull a certain book, it turns into a door? Yes.
the mischievous gods couldn't help themselves.
Well, my.
It's kind of impressive you didn't know this, Temenos.
Now then,
Ranked pretty high,
my
right?
job here is done. Do with this knowledge what you will. And may the sacred flame light your path. Or something.
Or something.
What a strange old man. Let's go, Temenos.
A hidden passageway. Perhaps His Holiness wasn't so holy after all. But
It's bad to
go
speak like
so
that.
far just to hide a single treasure?
Well, it should be a picture of his wife or something.
Are you coming or not, detective?
That'd be fun.
Goodness, it's not easy working with thieves.
I mean, to be fair, why bother speculating about it when you can just find out immediately, you know? And by immediately, I mean as soon as you walk through the roof, I guess. As soon as you make a little trek through a church. Oh, hello. You're not supposed to be here.
Who goes there?
Someone's here. What shall we do, Temenos?
It's not like we can hide.
I am an agent of the Pontiff, or so you could say.
Oh, a friend of His Holiness? My sincerest apologies.
Are you Apates? I think that's what the name of the thing was.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Alpatis.
I was right. Missed the L, though.
You are Alpatis?
So Alpatis isn't a treasure?
It's the daughter, question mark?
My clan has taken the Alpatis name for generations. The Pontiff has safeguarded us here for years.
Do you just live in the attic?
No one comes but to bring us food.
Huh.
You've been here your whole life?
But why?
Like a caged bird.
A caged bird? I suppose you could say that. Speaking of His Holiness,
I haven't seen him lately. Is he well?
He's somewhere.
I'm afraid the Pontiff is no longer with us.
Ah, I see.
What are you looking at? Are we such an unusual sight?
I mean, probably.
I can see a flame burning within you.
A flame?
Yes, it burns within both of you.
What does that mean?
It seems the time has come for me to fulfill my mission.
Excuse me?
There is something I must leave with you. Please, take this.
You're being very vague about everything
so
you
we
say.
finally get to see the treasure.
This is quite a cloudy mirror, or at least a piece of one.
Is this meant to be treasure? It looks more like
Now, Throne, I thought you said you hadn't other motives for coming.
I must return to my clan to fulfill my mission.
Let's return to your clan.
Your mission? Just where are you going?
You okay?
Careful. You can barely stand. Perhaps you should rest before going on your way.
Thank you. Yes, your heart is warm indeed. Let us meet again someday.
Where are you going? I would like to know.
You too? Do you hope for the dawn?
What does that mean? I don't understand.
I never suspected a broken mirror to be the treasure. Just who was that woman?
The Pontiff kept her a secret, even from me. She must be very important.
I guess not, so she was able to just leave whenever she wanted.
Should we have stopped her? I wonder what her mission was.
Why didn't we question her harder?
It doesn't matter. It looks like there was no treasure in the end. The rumor was false.
Well, in a way, it was right. Depending on the mission, it could be completely true.
Alpates, the treasure hidden in a cathedral. Shrouded in mystery, said to have been left behind by the gods.
Must not have been very important then, huh?
I'm tired of all these tall tales. Aren't you, Throne?
No, I think it's true. That's what my gut tells me.
Your guts never steered us wrong before. Let's say we have a bet.
Let's. I say that there is a treasure.
What is the bet, though? Like, what do you
Then
win?
we bet there's not.
Even you, Piero?
Every thief knows it's best to play it safe.
How perfectly dull of you.
Like taking risks ever did us any favors.
Well, we'll find out the truth if the gods decide to show us any favor.
I'll hold on to these until then.
Hold it all you like, Throne. Just don't steal it, all right?
Well, my friends, it looks like I lost our bet.
Did you, though?
Throne?
Let's go, Temenos. There's nothing left for us here.
Goodness, it's truly not easy working with thieves.
Okay, that was also part 1. I imagine we're gonna get a follow-up on that, right? I mean, that's a bit of a loose end there. And I'm not seeing a part 2. I imagine once we do, like, the chapter 3s, or maybe even the chapter 4 as soon as we'll get a follow-up to that. What'd be really cool, I mean, it'd just be very similar to what they did in the first game. So that after you do all the cross paths with everyone, then, it would do, like, a final cross pass of all 8 characters. Granted, that'll just be the Galdera quest again, which I do expect is in the game, but I think it'd be a cool idea, you know? I am back, and this time I have the Apothecary you want. What skill do we get this time? Drastic measures. What does that do? Powerful axe attack on a single foe and nullify their status ailments and enfeebling effects. The more you nullify, the more potent the attack. Okay. Doesn't Akari have a skill exactly like this? Except with swords? I mean, this could be useful. Trying to, like, you have a whole bunch of, like, debuffs on someone. Or maybe even their buffs as well. Like, you just have a whole bunch of stuff on someone, and they're yellow, but the fight's going really bad. You can just pull this out, maybe try to get a win that way. That'd be fun. I'm probably not gonna use it, but it's nice to have the option if I do, you know?